Hi, Darren here from Bet72.com. Well, it's Gold Cup day, always one of the highlights of the sporting calendar. Going to be some fantastic action this afternoon and hopefully some fantastic profits as well. After the little roller coaster of a ride of yesterday, if you've had a chance to watch our review video of day 3, looking to try and keep things perhaps a little bit more of an even keel today, although we have got some good positions which are quite tempting me to try and really push the boat out on the last day of the festival. Always a little bit sad when we get to the fourth day out of 4, because then you know it's another year until we see the next one. But we've got to be positive on all these things. The week has thrown up some fantastic opportunities. As I say, it's been a little bit of a bumpy ride at some points, but again, hey, we would appreciate the highs if we didn't get some of the lows as we went along again. And that's something which I've had a couple of emails in actually since I put the preview video out, just regarding that. And really, I think the key is particularly on a week like this, which is very sort of full on, both physically and mentally. You know, you've got to be tuned in and switched on to actually everything you do. Perhaps a lot of people are pushing much more money through the markets than they normally would. They're going to be, involved with several different offers on a particular race, where normally they might just do one offer and move on to the next event. So it's really key to keep sort of switched on, but also if you do have a bit of good fortune one way or the other, mine came in the form of slots actually, not necessarily the horses, although we've had a couple of really good races this week. Then you don't celebrate the win. It sounds like a bit of an old cliche when you're being interviewed on Sky Sports, really. It's you don't celebrate the wins too much, but then you don't dwell on the losses either, or you don't dwell on the missed opportunities, because we've not had any losses this week, obviously, but the opportunity where we could have hedged more and perhaps locked in more profit instead of taking a minimal amount is something which if you analyse it, is frustrating, but we can't dwell on that, because, like I say, you never know where the next opportunity is. And I've already got stuff in the inbox this morning, a few additional free bets and offers which I wasn't expecting to get. Also, again, some free spins offers as well, so we don't know where that's going to take us again. So there's always opportunities around the corner. So don't get pulled into any of this sort of fear of missing out and thinking you've got to get on and jump on board absolutely everything. But likewise, even if you do sort of miss out on a particular offer, or it doesn't go quite as well as you expected, you know there's going to be another one just around the corner. And I think that's really the mantra for today. There's going to be a lot going on. Don't get too sucked in for the fact it is the Gold Cup. I mean, as a sporting spectacle, it's fantastic, but you shouldn't really treat the way you prepare and go about that race from any other thing, because it's, at the end of the day, we're just dealing with free bets and advantage play here, so there's no need to sort of deviate from a tried and tested strategy which is actually there. Having said that, then obviously I'm interested in perhaps waiting some of my profits to try and go out with a bang on the last day, but obviously we won't know till later on this afternoon. But anyway, straight into Gold Cup day. We've got the JCB Triumph Hurdle kicking us off at 1:30. Usual suspects are out. Good to see Ladbrokes back as well with a double winnings offer. Paddy Power as well, been there on every single day, first race. We've got one on Apple Shakira. We've got a little bit of an anti-post position on that, so that'll be good, just deciding what to do with that closer to the race. I've spotted a glaring mistake already. If anyone's looking at that, Sport Nation have actually pulled the offer. Just a bit of a lack of updating of the site there, so if you click through to that, you're not going to see the Sport Nation offer, because it doesn't exist anymore. It was only on for the first 2 days actually, so slap wrist for me, but obviously a lot going on this week. NetBet as well, we've had a few free bets back from them, so again, all good stuff, and we could set ourselves up for the rest of the day with some good free profits there. Usual stuff, just go through, fire up the racing matcher. That's going to really save you a lot of time, guys. Again, not selling it, but £1 for the week, so you'll get 7 days right the way through till next Friday. link it with your Smarkets account. There's a free £10 available today because it's the last 3:30 race where you can get a £10 risk-free bet. And you're going to enjoy 0% commission, and that's really helped boost the bottom line for us this week. So we've sort of been doing a mixture of Smarkets, of Matchbook, I couldn't think of the name then, and a little bit of Betfair where we've sort of already got some funds in there just to save moving it around. So it's been just hedging sort of between all of them really. So yeah, the first race should get us off to a really good start. Second one, one to mention, Unibet. That's a good one because the any refunds do come back as cash, so you can use them straight away. Although you probably won't get back in time to use it on today's racing, but I've certainly been recycling the money I've got back each time. So again, it's sort of a little bit of a compounding effect because we're using free money to participate in the next offer, and because it's cash, it's not a problem because it's not a free bet. So that's good. That's fairly standard sort of race. Again, one to look out for in the Albert Bartlett is Betfred and Tote Sport, and they're offering concessions on second and third places. So you sort of got 2 bites of the cherry there to get a £10 free bet. Then all the attention moves across onto the Gold Cup. Looking at that, you'd say, well, there's not really that many offers there, which will actually give you a position. But again, we're building up to it through some of the price boosts that have actually gone on. It's not the fact it's the Gold Cup. It is in this sense just another race. We'll take what we can. If there's any more boosts coming along, we'll set ourselves up in a position. Personally, I might tee up a few of my free bets because that's something else we've been doing. Is some of the free bets again with the bookmakers crediting them quite quickly. We can put them on other selections. Then we can take advantage, perhaps, of getting some price boosts or best guaranteed odds boosts, which work fairly sort of well. And certainly when the pricing is so competitive with the bookmakers, it makes the matching between the bookmakers and the exchanges very easy when they start to take on certain selections. So you can sort of get the best of both worlds. You can spend their money and take advantage of their best prices as well. So it's sort of a win-win for us sat on the other side of the fence. Personally, I'm not really big sort of into tipping. I've just put something up on Facebook and Twitter, which is a very good assessment of the day from Matt Bisogno of GG's. So get over to Twitter or Facebook and follow the link there. He's got a very good preview of day 4. And obviously we've got all the preview videos on cheltenhamtv.co.uk, which again, if you're looking for quick tips from some of the well-known experts and personalities, then worth checking that out as well. I quite fancy Native River for the big race, but don't take that as any sort of tip or remortgage your house or sell your kids in order to get on it. It's certainly just a bit of a fancy that I've actually got and heard good things about, but it may be that we do have a little dabble on that, perhaps with 1 or 2 of the free bets that we've actually got, because I say it'd be nice to go out with a little bit of a bang. But just looking forward to being set up and watching that race in all its glory, really. And then we sort of enter the home straight then as such. We're sort of perhaps flagging a little bit now after all the excitement of the days before and certainly the Gold Cup, but we've still got 3 more races, and this is the thing, it just doesn't stop. So again, don't take your foot off the gas. There's still opportunities. Just recycle the offers as much as you can. The next 3 races will come on very, very quickly. It's just an opportunity to pick up a little bit of low-hanging fruit. So anything else that comes out during the day, we may well see, depending on how the day goes. I mean, yesterday was just Irish all the way through. I think it was 6-1. They won on the races. One of the things to look out for is obviously if there is success in a couple of the earlier races, then selections for those particular trainers or jockeys could well come down in price if you're looking for a trading angle on that as we get sort of later in the day. But the last 3 races are really there just to sort of try and mop a few things up, perhaps try and cash out a few extra free bets. Maybe I'll turn my attention to a little bit more trading on some of those as well. But yeah, it will just round off a really sort of fantastic week. And as I say, we've still got plenty more to come, plenty more to get stuck into, hopefully a few more price boosts as well. So keep abreast of the social media, Twitter /bet72 and facebook.com/bet72 are your best two places to keep up to date with that. Again, anything you want, drop me a line, darren@bet72.com. We're going to follow this up with obviously a review video of today and just our general thoughts on the festival sort of overall, and then we'll be straight into some extra stuff on Bet72 and also ramping up a lot of the education stuff as well, because we've had a lot of questions in from people this week. It's clear that people do want to see more of this sort of stuff. Perhaps some of the offers explain some ideas of the advantage play, perhaps looking at some of the other things as well, maybe inspired a little bit by the slots offer I had yesterday. People want to know how they can perhaps get involved with that, or what are the low risk or risk-free strategies they can use for that sort of thing. So we've got loads of great content as well coming down the line. But today, it's all about the rating. It's all about the Gold Cup. So yeah, let's do it, and have a fantastic day. And I'll speak to you on the other side. Cheers. Bye-bye.